students, our today topic is web services, in which we study what is web services, history of web services, why we use it, advantage of web services, open standard technologies, working of web services. So first of all, what is web service? Service available over the internet, we can say the web service. Enable communication between application over the web. So in the simple language, we can understand in the real type example what is web service. Suppose you go to a restaurant and give the order to a waiter for some food, and the waiter go to the kitchen and give order to the chef. Chef prepare the food for you and waiter deliver the same to you. So here chef is just like a server, and you are just like a client, and the waiter is just like a web service. So waiter is a just like a communicator between client and the server. So web service worked as a same, just like a waiter, it is a communicator between client and a server, in which we can say that web services use the XML technology. So uses a standardized XML messaging system. The XML is used to encode all communication to a web service. A web service is a collection of open protocols and standards used for exchanging data between application or a system. The same resemblance with the real life example, we can say that if the chef understands Japanese language, you know English language, but you can't order to the chef directly because you don't know the same language. So here same in the, if the client has the different protocol and the different operating system and different language using, and server is using the different language, but they both are communicated with the help of web service. So that's the main purpose of the web service. It is a communicator between two systems, two application, client and server, using the XML technology. Now, a web service comprises these essential functions available over the internet or internet networks. Standardized XML messaging system independent of a single operating system or a programming language. We can say that if I am using the Linux operating system and you are using the Windows operating system, so we can communicate with each other using the web services. Means that is the platform independent. Self-describing via standard XML language. Here a web service supports communication among numerous apps with HTML, XML, WSDL, SOAP and other open standards. XML tags the data, SOAP transfer the message, and WSDL describe the service accessibility. We can explain in detail in the working of the web services what is the function of SOAP, what is the function of XML, and what is the function of WSDL. Now, history of web services. So first of all, in the IT came into existence, that is the structured programming, then object-oriented programming, then distributed programming, then electronic data exchange through the fax and through the mail, then World Wide Web, internet came, and after that web services came for the communication between the different platforms, different technology. So using the web services, different technology interact with each other. So that is the main function of the web services. So HP in 1999 developed the eSpeak services, or that is called e-services. In 2000, Microsoft introduced the name, that is the web services. The web services come into existence in 2000. Before this, we use the RPC, that is the remote procedure call. Now, why we use web services? As already I explained, web services is used for the platform independent communication. If I am using the different operating system, you are using the different operating system, we can communicate with each other using the web services. If we found the data through the cloud is just like a server. So through the internet and using the web services, we can fetch the data as per our requirement. Cloud provider gives our data, and we are as a client find the data using the web services. So provides a standard protocols format for communication. Using the web services, provides a standard protocols and format for communication. For the protocol we use the SOAP, and the format we generally use the XML, or it is used basically for the platform independent communication. Means web services is used by the platform independent communication. That means if I want to talk with you and you are using the different platform, I am using the different platform, we can communicate with each other using the web services. Now, advantage of web services: open text based standards, means you can fetch easily any data. Modular approach to in which we can increase our services using the web services. Inexpensive to implement, by the low cost we can implement the web services. Reduce the cost of enterprise application integration and incremental implementation. In the incremental implementation we can increase our services using the web services. Now, open standard technology, we can say the element of the web services, open standard technology. So mainly 4 elements: XML, SOAP, WSDL, UDDI. XML stands for the extensible markup language, is used to describe data such that it can be exchanged between application and a platform. So using the XML, different applications communicate with each other. So through the XML we can design the web services. Now, SOAP, what is the function of the SOAP? SOAP is a messaging protocol for transferring information and interaction between application using the XML. So if we have the web services, but for the transferring we use the protocol, or that protocol is SOAP is used for the transferring the data from one system to another system. That is the SOAP stand for the Simple Object Access Protocol. Now, WSDL, a standard method of describing web services or their specific capabilities. WSDL stand for the Web Services Description Language. Actually, it describes the web services, which web services are used for this particular applications. UDDI is a registry, and it defines XML based rules for building directories in which companies advertise themselves and their web services. In the UDDI, WSDL store according to, first of all, customer gives their request to the UDDI, then UDDI fetch the which WSDL is used for this, in which we study the detailed study in the working of web services. In the working of web services, the service user request to the UDDI found which WSDL is used for the particular request, and through the WSDL we found the which web service is used for the application, and for the communication of the application SOAP is used. SOAP stands for the Simple Object Access Protocol. So through this UDDI, WSDL and SOAP and the XML technology we can use the web services. So in short, we can say that web services is a communicator between two applications, two software, two system, client server technology. So web services is mainly used, and these all are the web services components, and this is about the working of web services. Thank you so much.